What are the countries that you have festivals in?
I won't get them all, but we've got one in Ireland that just finished like last night in Dublin.
And are they all theatre and film? Or?
That one was theatre this year. It'll be filmed next year.
Okay.
Kuala Lumpur and Penang are happening now.
Yeah.
Manila is about to happen any minute. And of course, LA just finished.
Right.
But we're also in New Zealand, Singapore, a new one starting up next year in Hokkaido in Japan.
Yeah.
India.
By the way, please invite me to Hokkaido. It's one of my favorite places.
I've never been there, and it'll be up to the local partners when they do it. But Dubai, we've got, I think, 6 or 7 festivals in Dubai.
Okay.
And there's a comedy one's happening next week.
I spoke with one of the actresses who comes to Argentum, and she's Persian. And so she went back to Iran to do acting there for a while.
Yeah.
And so I just asked her about some of the differences. And she's like, no touching, like no even touching between men and women.
Yeah.
And you really have to watch what you say and stuff.
Well, in Singapore, we have to be careful as well of doing something that could be censored.
Right.
But we've never had a problem anywhere in the world because we always work through local directors.
So they wouldn't put on anything that would be inappropriate?
No, they won't put on anything that's going to get them arrested.
Right.
And they know the rules. I don't know the rules, but I don't have to. Like Short and Sweet, while the concept is international and the network is international, it's a local event. It's for the benefit of local artists, basically.
So is it your choice? Like you want to be in all these countries? You picked Abu Dhabi? Or is someone helping you to spread it around?
Well, it's like an infection, Phil.
Yeah.
And it grows like a virus. Mm-hmm. So you started in Abu Dhabi, and then somebody comes to you and says, "Oh, we want to do it in Dubai." Or it started the other way around, actually. Yeah. So Dubai run Abu Dhabi because they wanted to expand a little bit. So they asked if they could, and I said sure. So Short and Sweet is principally these days a licensed program. So if you want to do Short and Sweet in Canada,
like a franchise or something.
Yeah, well, I hate to use the word franchise, but it sort of is. Yeah. It's franchise light.
Right.
Like we get paid a royalty.
Okay.
So it's not a road to riches, but it's a fantastic network.
Do you go to them?
Many, but not all.
Yeah.
Like we've done Short and Sweet in Zimbabwe, in Harare in Zimbabwe, and twice we didn't. I wasn't at either of them.
Yeah.
Because it would have been probably dangerous and certainly expensive to get to.
Sure.
But it happened, we did at a distance. Like it's easy enough to teach.
That's amazing. So we just wrapped up Short and Sweet Hollywood.
It's really Short and Sweet Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But Hollywood is sort of the buzzword, the buzz name.
Yeah.
And really we did Los Angeles because of the Hollywood side of it.
Yeah.
Because of film. Really, that was the reason for putting so much time and effort into LA.
Yeah. I mean, we're here in the Strasbourg Theatre.
We're here in the Marilyn Monroe Theatre.
Oh, well, yeah.
Which is part of the Strasbourg Institute in West Hollywood.
Right.
And it's called the Marilyn Monroe Theatre because Marilyn paid for it.
Right.
Because Strasbourg was her mentor.
Yeah.
And when she died, actually, Strasbourg inherited her estate and controlled her name for 25 years.
Oh, yeah.
So if you wanted to use Marilyn's image or name, you had to come and license it through Strasbourg.
That's amazing because we just became involved with Short and Sweet. Not accidentally, but, thank you to Jackie. And I'm amazed at the group. Can I say this? Sorry. And then please go on.
Say whatever you want.
So when you called me up on the stage to present the award, on the stage, we had how many, like 20 people or something like that?
30,
actors.
yeah.
There's just so much talent. And I became overwhelmed by what am I doing there? Why am I up there? These people are so amazing.
If we'd had you on the stage acting, then we might have been able to say that.
Well,
but you were there because you were a sponsor, and the two groups that are incredibly important to theatre are audience members, number one, and sponsors, number two, really, because we can't do it by ourselves, really. It's tough. And there was a lot of talent on that stage, which is fantastic.
Amazing.
And a very warm feeling amongst everybody as well.
Wasn't it? Yeah. Was it a little melancholy? It was all over?
Well, and a bit melancholy as well.
Yeah. So talk about Nick a little bit.
Talk about Nick. Well, I had Nick in mind for this role of festival director of Short and Sweet in Hollywood for the last 4.5 years.
Did you know him from back home?
I knew of him from Australia.
Is he a celebrity back home?
He's a television personality. He did kids television for a long time.
Okay.
He's been in big Broadway style musicals. He's a talented actor.
Yeah.
But he's a fantastic host as well.
Amazing.
And he's a natural producer.
Yeah.
Which is his curse. So I've sort of had him in mind to do this job for a long time.
Yeah.
And he's only become available to do it really this year.
Yeah.
And he did a fantastic job.
His easygoing demeanor kind of hides how much work he puts into.
Indeed. And he did Short and Sweet, which is a huge job unto itself.
Sure.
But also was working on another project that follows directly afterwards.
Which is?
A theatre play about an Australian costume designer in Hollywood, and his name is Ori Kelly. That's right.
Yeah. He has 3 Oscars, isn't that right?
Well, okay, I didn't even know.
Yeah, he does.
But I'll find out more about it after I see Nick's show on Friday night.
I thought one of the amazing parts was so you have the gay and lesbian part, and then you have the Latino.
Normally, theatre is the front runner, the first phase of what we did, and that was how it started in LA.
Yeah.
And then basically I noticed that I read somewhere that 52% of the people in Los Angeles identify as Spanish speaking. And I thought, well, why don't we do Short and Sweet Spanish?
Sure.
And so the Latino program came directly after, and the first year was sort of crazy.
Yeah.
But I loved the energy and the passion of the people.
Yeah.
And the diversity of them as well, because it's not one monolithic culture.
Right.
It's 20 different countries.
Yeah.
In Central and South America.
Right.
So a lot of nuance and differentiation between them. Fantastic energy.
Again, everyone who's giving an effort towards the festival.
Yeah.
Here, we're like top notch.
Yeah.
So I got to imagine around the world, I mean, you have to have a pretty good handle on it and just good people.
The one in Australia is the biggest short theatre festival in the world by a long way. But this one, probably in 3 years, will be the biggest, would be my guess, if we keep growing the way we're growing.
When you say biggest, you mean by attendance?
In terms of attendance and number of works presented and number of artists involved, like every metric, pretty much.
Is there ever too much?
It's an ironically named festival, as far as I'm concerned.
It's 5 weeks long?
Because, the one in Australia is 10 or 12 weeks long.
Yeah.
The one here was 5, but next year it should jump to 7 weeks.
Wow.
That will have gone from 2 weeks 3 years ago when we did the first one, to 5 weeks this year and 7 next year. So that's a normal pattern for Short and Sweet, although the growth is stronger than normal. Normally we'll go from 2 weeks to 3 the next year, maybe get to 4 weeks, but getting this big, it's because how much talent is in Los Angeles. It's full of talent.